What are qualia? So, as you noticed probably from reading the book, I like my beers. I also like my whiskies, and I once was in Scotland in a hotel in King House, I believe, and I was over there with a friend. We had been hiking, and we looked at the whiskey menu of the bar over there, and it said, I don't know which whiskey it was, but it says it tasted like petrol. So we thought that's odd, and we ordered one, and well, lo and behold, it tasted like petrol, and well, don't say they didn't warn us, right? So we knew what we were getting into, and it really tastes like petrol, and that taste is not nice. Whiskey with a hint of petrol just tastes like petrol. I can't advise to drink it because it's not something that generates a nice experience. Um, for many people that in these days have gotten the COVID-19 virus, their tastes of things also changed. So some people, for instance, say that some food types indeed taste like petrol. Um, that's not very nice. And and some people actually lose uh, taste. So it doesn't taste like anything. So um, that's also not a very nice food. Usually tastes very nice, right? So not everything, but I take it that you only eat food that you like. And that's where we're talking about when we are talking about qualia. So what are qualia? I know this is a difficult concept to grasp on the one hand, but on the other hand, we all have qualia, we all have experiences. Maybe you do not like whiskey. It's an acquired taste, I can say. And maybe the whiskey tasting like petrol also is an acquired taste. Um, but it has a certain quality to it. And the good Scottish single malts compared to a cheap blend, uh, well, that's a difference in quality. So, and the same goes with all kinds of food, of course. Good coffee, one of my other famous examples, favorite examples. Uh, a good coffee from uh, that I just made myself from a nice fresh coffee is so much better than the coffee we have in the cafeteria at a university, for instance. So, uh, which basically is a kind of syrup which they put hot water to, and well, does that deserve the name coffee? I don't think so. But well, it both is coffee, but it has a different quality. And usually we say that it's the whiskey that has a quality, or the coffee that has a quality. As a matter of fact, it is the difference in experience we have. So if you have a cheap whiskey and an expensive one, or a cheap cup of coffee and an expensive one, usually the monetary value we put on it is directly related to the experience we have, the quality of the experience we have. Hence, we use quality to refer to the experience. We use quale, or the plural qualia, to refer to the experience, to say something about the experience. If it has, so if I say, I really like this whiskey, and I really think that this one tastes like petrol, and I don't like it, then they both taste like whiskey, but in a different way. So they have different qualia, the experiences. So the two types of whiskey generate different types of qualia. It is still what it likeness, so it is something it is like to drink a good single malt, and it also is something it is like to drink this, well, petrol whiskey, and that makes a difference for us, to me, to my experience, to my phenomenology, as we call that. So phenomenology is the way we experience things. And of course, phenomenology is also used for the reports we have, we give about how we experience things. So I could enjoy a single malt on my own, not say anything. And if I'm drinking a single malt with a good friend and say, oh, I like this whiskey, this good whiskey, okay. And then you report on your phenomenology, and this report is also called the phenomenology. So that's what we're talking about. What's it like? This, nothing more, nothing less. So it is something it is like to taste a pizza, and now people complain that pizzas taste like nothing after contracting COVID-19. So the taste disappears. So they're still eating pizza, and the pizza is from the same company, and is with the same toppings, and it's the same quality pizza. Only the experience, the quality of the experience is gone. There is no what's it like. What's it like to eat pizza when you have Corona? It's nothing. So the qualia have disappeared. So that is what we're talking about when we're talking about qualia. So just one more note. Two more notes. So qualia is the singular, qualia is the plural, and it's just the same as what's it likeness. And the second second note is that in many texts you find definitions of qualia, like they are ineffable. There are all kinds of descriptions of qualia. Just stick to what's it likeness. That's enough for us to start thinking about phenomenal consciousness as one type of set of mental states we can have, that all have these, those are the mental states, the mental events, that all have these qualitative aspects to them. So, okay, I hope this helps a little bit. We will return to the problems of qualia and what they are, and whether they exist, or whether we can live without them, and what they do in the next lectures.